Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, today we have a very special feature. Mr. White has brought his other Mustang down to showcase all of the 8-inch kicker subs in it. But this is a very special car to us. Mr. White and his dad both were building Mustangs, his blue one that you saw the other day with the 10-inch kickers, and this one, and they would take these cars to numerous car shows. They built them about 5 years ago, and it was definitely a wonderful father-son experience. And we unfortunately lost Mr. White's dad, Carmen, right 2 days after Christmas, this past Christmas. And he was a really good friend of mine, true dear friend of mine. He was my #1 guy in the shop who was helping me all the time. It was a devastating loss that almost closed my shop this year. But we have regrouped. Mr. White has joined the team. He's actually leading the team. And now we're getting back at it. We're starting to climb ahead again. So we thought we would feature this very special car, and I know a lot of people have asked if this one's for sale. It is not. It is a very special car to Mr. White, and he is going to rebuild this whole car again. So we have an 88 T-top Mustang, and it has ACR seats out of a Neon SRT, and apparently they are really comfortable. It also has a Clarion deck with kicker 6.5s. It has kicker 6x9s in the back. It has actual special mounts for the T-tops that he built. Carmen built them himself to hold those behind the seat. And it is just an amazing car. Now let's get in the back. We've featured this car already. Maybe you haven't seen it, but it is stereo, amp, and sub review week. So let's see what we got. We have 4 8-inch kicker L5 series subs, so that is not their top of the line sub. We have 2 ZX400 amps and 6x9s and a 15-inch screen. Now all of the speakers are running off the deck and the subs are running off the amps. Now this whole back end he built himself, Carmen did. And he never actually put proper boxes behind the sub, so they don't make a ton of bass the way it's set up. Mr. White plans on changing that. This is the car he's going to build, and he is going to put his 2 10s along with all of his amps and everything from his other blue car into this one. So that'll be interesting to see how he's going to fit it, because he also has to do a roll cage. This is the car he loves the most, so he will be redoing this entire vehicle. Used this system for approximately 5 years, the same as Mr. White's other car, with no issues. These subs are amazing. Not that he puts anything in the back here other than t-shirts and stuff, but they have lasted. And for a gentleman who was 55 when he built it, he did not want a ton of bass with 10s and 12s. So that's what Carmen went with. I think it looks pretty awesome. Matt's got a lot of work ahead of him to redo this. His other goal on this T-top is to get rid of the T-top and make it a Targa. And he will have to cage it all in order to do so. And he also did build his own little Mustang inserts for the door panels. He absolutely loved his car. It was his whole life, and going to the car shows with his son was everything to him. So that is Mr. White's other Mustang. Now, compared to the Hertz 8-inch subs that we are putting in the 42 wheelies, these will definitely outperform them, even without the boxes behind them. The Hertz subs in a proper Hertz box built by Hertz did not come close to comparing to these subs that don't have any boxes behind them. So, kicker wins over Hertz. And the Zombie, let's head on over to the Zombie right now and have a look, which is running Alpine deck, Alpine speakers, I believe those are Type S's. There's a big Alpine amp under the seat somewhere under there. And then we have a couple of 8-inch subs behind the seat. Sound-wise, obviously the box isn't going to compete with the trunk of a Mustang, but these sound really nice. Now, I see no brand on them. I thought they were Alpines. I'm not sure what they are, but comparatively they do not compare to the kickers no matter what you do. These don't even come close. So sorry, I thought these were Alpines. Not sure what they are. regardless, they don't come close. They're nice looking. It's a really nice box. Just doesn't make a whole lot of bass because they're 8s. Now, I have heard a set of Alpine Type R 8-inch, and they sound amazing. They put out a ton of bass, so these are definitely not Type Rs. Not familiar with them. Let's go have a look at the Hertz subs for the wheelies. These are the 8-inch Hertz subs for the wheelies. The box was rated at 1,000 watts for the pair. It's probably, I'm going to guess, 300 watts RMS tops, maybe less. But the box was much bigger, but we can't work with that kind of space in the wheelies. These got to fit right under the seat, so we're just playing with a little box idea. It's all that will fit under the seat. So they will lose a lot of bass, I'm sure, but oh well, we have nothing to work with in that thing, and that's all that'll fit under the seat. So, Hertz, I'm not sure how the Hertz compared to the Zombie. Probably about equal. But nothing so far compares to the Kicker subs. So that's it for today. On the stereo, thought we'd bring in Mr. White's Mustang again, so you guys can see another Mustang. I know you've seen this one before, but maybe all of you haven't. And we still have 2 more systems to feature. We have a 15-inch Rockford, and then we have my 78 Jimmy that has 4 12s in it. So you got 2 more days of stereo equipment, and then we can give you updates on everything else that's been going on in the shop, because the crashed Mustang is all welded together now. So then we'll squeeze a video into that before the weekend. And yes, the video you're watching right now is today's video. I basically am filming this video and going to launch it about 15 minutes later, because I don't want to waste a lot of time on editing. I'd rather be working on cars. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.